when I was growing up, there was no road, and there's no electricity, and there's no well or anything. We have to do by action. To go plant the garden or go hunt the firewoods and dig up the water to drink and cook and things like that. That was about 50 years ago. It's a short time. It's a very short time. But only 30 or 40 years now, all of those things, we cannot do that anymore because of the populations growth, and that's endangering us. Even people populate itself, endangering it themselves, but they don't realize that. A lot of times we go meeting and things like that, and said, "Well, you driving a car, or you go into a store," and that's what it is. We didn't bring it there. They brought it into our land. We have to use that to order to survive, because they kill all the things we used to use. And we can't. Even today, we can't even put the seeds in. We have to water it all the time because, like I said, 50 years ago, you just threw them in the ground. It's moist. It just come out. All you do is just clean it around, and they usually come up. But now we don't. It's different. It's so different. It's so dry. It don't rain. If the rainy season, it doesn't come anymore in time, and the winters don't come anymore on time. All of those things, they changed because of the population and development and the canals and roads. All of those things. It's in danger of natural environment, and you'll have to realize that. And somehow you have to change that. If you care about your great-grandkids going to survive, not a struggle as we are today, you have a right to do something about it. And that's all we're telling you, to help us, the people, structure has to be slowed down. Don't dig in the earth, or don't dig in oil, or have to stop building big buildings or Walmart or gas station corner to corner, or drugstore corner to corner. You don't need all that. It's nonsense. We don't have that. Like 30 or 40 years ago, we don't have all that before. We're still order to survive. But because of all that, people are so struggling, so sick today because of that. So it's simple to see. You don't have to be an expert to see all that. So you have to do something.
People are so, they're complacent. It's becoming too complacent. And to me, that's what's going to bring us down. They might bring us down militarily with other wars across this world, but internally, we will bring our own selves down because of the lack of protection for this environment, the lack of action, the lack of high interest. Young people are more interested perhaps in fashion, more interested in their own personal careers. And there's nothing wrong with that, but when the environment is being neglected, when the environment is being hurt, and there's been no action coming from young people, then we will lose. We will lose. I mean, you and I will go to the graves speaking about it yet, and we will leave only that. Only our words will be left, and that's why I've heard, just today, that possibility that a youth environmental council would begin. I think that would be step number one, a huge step. If we could see that happen. Because Native people, we don't have a vote. There's not that many people to swing a vote. But white people do. young white people, I think, have a responsibility on this one. And I don't think we should. I don't think we could look the other way or hope that it'll go away. I think we got to grasp the opportunity, grasp the responsibility, and make it a mandate that this is what we must do. I think that's a youth congress, a national youth congress could enact laws, meaningful laws, rightful laws, and do it.
It's the same thing though, the natural environment. It's alive. And they understand you, they hear you, because the God created it. It's not just the tree, it's not just the water, it's not just the earth, as you think. It's part of you. So you have to treat it as part of your body.